Hi everyone, I'm Aubs on Aubs Avenue, and today I'm going to do the Homeschool Mom Tag. They have created a playlist with so many moms and so many tips out there, so make sure you jump over to the playlist to watch all of these. That is tagged below. Okay, so the first question is, were you homeschooled? No, I was not, and I'm not even sure that I knew that homeschooling was an option or was aware that other people did it, especially in our small town. All right, question number 2. Did you always know you would homeschool your children? No, I did not. I was actually more of an uneducated person as to what homeschool was. I thought homeschooled people were the typical non-social, weird, that kind of idea that people get about us. And then I kind of got the idea sparked in my head, and I started researching it here on YouTube actually, and kind of really got my interest into the benefits of homeschooling. And the reason I had started looking at it is because I was doing a little bit of preschool at home with them. And I was having so much fun learning with them and just spending all this time with them that I kind of wanted to continue it throughout school. And so I researched it on YouTube and found out all the amazing benefits of it and found out that I could do it by myself without this magnificent teaching degree. And so I jumped on board. Okay, here's number 3. What are 3 of your favorite books in your homeschool library? And we read just little children's books every day. We go to the library and pick about 15 books a week. I have about 150 in my own personal library. And so it's really good to just read lots of books when you have young children. Here's 3 of their favorites. We have the Pout Pout Fish. I love the rhythm of the rhyming in here and the moral of the story. They love this Read to Tiger. They think it's pretty funny, and they can actually quote the whole book themselves. And this Not Your Typical Dragon is really, really cute. And it's got a cute moral to its story too. So I'd highly suggest checking those out. And then as far as chapter books go, we read the Magic Tree House books and also these Barnett books. They have picture on every other page, and it's just a good intro to chapter books for young children, I think. We've started doing Popcorn Fridays is what I've been calling it, and it's kind of a thing like the tea time that everybody's doing, except where we kind of read poetry and small books all week long. I switched it to where we are now reading chapter books on Friday with popcorn instead of tea. So, but it's kind of the same idea. Question number 4. Are you the only teacher, or does your spouse, or do you bring in other teachers? As of right now, I'm the only teacher. Sometimes in the mornings or evenings, or if my husband has a day off, he will help my children with like reading. But other than that, I'm kind of the only teacher as of right now. Oh, and I guess my kindergartner has other teachers as far as I take him into the school every day for special classes like PE, music, Spanish, library, and art. So he has those teachers too. Question number 5. What is your favorite places to buy homeschool curriculum? I'm not very educated in this area, so I actually research YouTube a lot and Google and try to find curriculums out there. And then I kind of narrow it down to what my favorite is, what I want to try, and then I will go search the internet for cheaper ones on Amazon. I've heard eBay's great. I haven't tried eBay yet, but I've heard that one's a good one. So I find the curriculum I want to try, and then I will shop around for it and try to get the best buy I can. Do you have a set budget for your homeschool? Per se, I try not to go over $100, but I guess that's kind of like a budget, but I try to keep it all below that. All right, question number 7. What are your 2 must-haves? I have young learning to read children, and so I love this thing I got from Usborne Books, and they are books that are read along with the parent. So the parent reads and then the child reads the big words. And this is awesome building confidence, and it is a must-have for me for your new learning to readers. And then the second must-have is these awesome storage clipboards, so I can store their work in here. We can go into the library, we can go outside. I think it is a must-have for homeschooling on the go. And it makes it kind of able to where you can change up your day. And then also, add a third one on there, you must have art supplies and Play-Doh and creative things like that if you have young homeschoolers. It helps. Okay, question number 8. What is your favorite and least favorite subject to teach? My favorite subject is I have my science and history combined. And we love this because we love to explore and do projects and science experiments. This is by far our favorite to jump into. And then I feel like my least favorite subject is reading, just because I feel like it tries my patience the most, because they have to sound out each letter and then put the word together and memorizing words. And where it's already clicked in my head and they're still learning how to click, I think I just have a little bit less patience in that waiting process. But I'm working on it. But that's probably my least favorite subject to teach as far as teaching goes. Okay, question number 9. Are you involved in co-ops or homeschool groups? And what has your experience been with these groups? We are involved a little bit with a homeschool group. We're not very active. And they just do field trips once a month and a little bit of speech days and kind of stuff like that. And we will get involved when it's something that we as a young family can go do. And this has been kind of good and I guess learning experiences for us. So many different kinds of homeschooling and standards that people have out there. And so it's just been a kind of neat eye-opener, I guess, to different homeschool approaches. Question number 10. What is your homeschool approach? Now, I guess I don't have a specific one. Maybe we take a little bit of everything and jumble it all together. We kind of just do what works for us. I don't have a specific answer for that one, though. And we'll see you next time. Bye.